But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Run.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, strong.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
else.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
How about worse? My shoulders thing.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking. Ah, your shoulder. I did my best. But I don't see good no more, especially at night. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. I reckon but I need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case...
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Han, I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything,
really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye, true bliss is a full belly. I feel like a new man. This'll be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider...
I will.
Well, he's less lucky. That brute...
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to...
You owe him. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I...
All right.
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow scent. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath lead. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here. Seeing him lying there gives me chills.
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging...
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well, if you think you can...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be... When you head out the gate, follow your nose. And when you're done with that...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't...
All right. Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough. Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Somewhere in the rock. What do you know about it?
And who?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond, so that's where you should be looking, not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What do you want?
This'll be quick,
Come
boy.
Get ready to face your maker. Get ready to face your maker. You want to try me?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Boženna's?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von a couple of... So tell me...
You're from Lord von
Kurva! You can talk...
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the rocks. It's a dangerous place. One false step, and it's a long way down.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. Pissing me off like you just did. Because it was in the rocks that we lost them yesterday. So it's kind of you to wait for us here.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What are you...
This'll be quick, boy.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Boženna's?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and say... Lord von... A couple... So tell...
You're from Lord...
Kurva! You can talk...
Do you think I'm a fool? I know a robber. There's been lots of you types in these parts recently, and the fella... So get lost, and don't come back, or we'll...
Well, that wouldn't be very nice. The thing is, I don't see just an old hag.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What are you...
This'll be quick, boy.
Get ready to face your maker! I'll rip your ass open!
Show your stuff!
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Boženna's?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von... A cup, so tell me...
You're from Lord...
You can talk...
That...
Is that so? But you don't have to concern...
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What are you...
This'll be quick, boy.
Shit! I can't handle this.
need something to eat. I can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate. Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst, and as God is my witness, I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you sound sincere, so...
You weren't.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you.
Sure. What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, I'd say. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and...
Excellent. Now, I gave you two the last of my supply during... It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. But you can do it. My eyes are so bad.
All right. I'll try. But I'm not sure how to...
I told you, I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I
can read as well as any man.
My word.
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Of course. Everything we... First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. What did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start again. What are you waiting for? Pour it in there. So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry. I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. Maybe I ain't seeing right, but don't you have only one bag there? Something's missing. Have you really got everything ready? I only see one bag and you need two. Get them ready now, so you have them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. What are you waiting for? Throw in, before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders. It's up to you and the Almighty. The fever should start to cool.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. maybe 2 alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has 2 edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pablina.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading.
But this is all too much heavy thing.
Aye. Breakfast is on the table, and and we must save Ma from...
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for some...
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like...
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena, I suppose I'll have to give you some estate.
The third time.
Now, Henry, don't...
Once...
Human?
They come from some...
I told you about the...
What?
It's just...
Whoa.
What could they... The...
Well, I rescued...
Why the mod...
Fortuna...
What?
Ah, it's just...
And as I
but...
For Townburg.
The foe...
Under...
And we almost...
My...
As far as... But I...
No, true.
You're quite welcome. The Lord...
Do tell.
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much. We came here on an important mission. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the...
All right. I think we should...
I'll prepare a bit of food for...
Oh, Bojena... I don't know how to thank...
Ah, but I do.
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage...
Yes, of course. And thanks for every...
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlina. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need,
I
the
apologize.
doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got...
You saw for yourself. They didn't, but you're right. We shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just...
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunt Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long...
The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
I tell you.
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get...
Yes. We'll surely get him. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to... Come on. Let's get going.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have to...
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this sh...
We could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they...
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming?
Quite a strong one.
Bollocks.
What else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go. We'd be a laughing
I suppose you're right.
Well, you could shrug that off. We've got no message, no coin, nothing.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some god...
It's not your fault they died.
We have to take care of their bodies at least, even though it...
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and...
Ardentes
fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Nicely settled.
Oh? What was that? Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine.
I suppose.
Wait a more then.
The stuff's undrinkable.
I'll be right back.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you knock it back like it's nectar.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny you were washing laundry there.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at fate.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
One of them nomads is an acrobat that does all kinds of tricks. An acrobat, eh?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them like it or not. You can't pay what... Is that clear?
All right. We'll do.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back of, but I know this place inside.
I heard some talk about some...
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched.
Where's the wedding going to?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Berg...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an heirloom. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them sacks. Aye, coming right up.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget...
I got the feeling she didn't... I did get something out.
What?
Von Berghoff is about to leave...
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's all... Young Lord Semin from the local noble. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be...
Because it looks like von Berghoff.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got a...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Yanking my noble pizzle.
I'm serious.
I can't work.
It'll be done in a jiffy.
That's not the point. People will remember my face as if the disgrace at the...
Look, we're not in any position, so if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, a bit of honest work won't kill.
Henry, haven't you...
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Laboratoris, the plebs, and Bellatoris. The warriors who protect now, so if you...
It's a wonder you're...
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. In short, be so kind as...
I'm going then. But you...
Ah, well... that too. But above all, well, as soon as we have at least... Although, if you think...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear Henry.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
So, I went to see my brother. Just a couple of sacks to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself.
How's
He
it
gets
going?
this feeling
My
that
wife
his
and I
time's
think
nearly...
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. He's always threatening me.
Saturn and Jupiter are in a
Let me
bad
tell you,
constellation
I'd
at the
rather
moment.
die poor but
That
young.
turns up the
Go
black
through
bile
that.
and makes you ill.
God bless you.
Everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give my house dark ale to drink.
Hold up. Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait?
Didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like.
Us man, I find that.
3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Wait, really?
Aye, aye. Take my advice. Go and think we can talk. I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. Means a bit of time.
And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof
Innkeeper,
is on the one who
have you got anything to eat?
not on the one who... See? I speak Latin. I've just proven to you that I'm a nobleman.
You've proved fuck all. Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make you a nobleman.
You're just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel. Hey,
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
I am Sir Hans. You're starting to bore me.
No apology, then.
Oh.
That's enough. Cut out.
Mind your own bit. Take your ragamuffin friend.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with...
Oh,
you scum!
Nicht deine Gebete, Arschloch!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
You know what's fucking stain? You didn't even know the choice. Shame on you. Take that!
And us?
I'm all yours.
You asked for it!
Let him out!
If he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
fast. on then.
No one's ever really safe.
You're not up to it.
Pray, you bastard.
Hey, get him!
What do you want?
What now, fucker?
Why'd you do it?
Shit!
Ah,
Yeah!
Cycles
Don't
to the
spare
house.
him! Nice strike!
Hey, get him.
I'll rip your arse open!
Yeah,
Show what you're made of!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious! Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things...
Fuck you! I've had it! You're fuck...
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we?
Да что за... О, микрофон заработал теперь. Блин, короче, бред какой-то, не понял. Что творится с ОБС-кой, блядь? С ОБС дурдом какой-то творится, с этим дурдом творится, с Ютубом.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Ха-ха-ха, так поржал прикольно.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Ладно, иди. Так, а что, они у нас что, все вещи, получается, забрали? Полностью все позабирали? Так, преступление и репутация. Короче, ладно, давайте-ка сейчас на этом закончим. Я заново перезапущу. Минут через 10. Посмотрим.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Быстрое перемещение. Вы можете быть по уже открытым местам, используя карту. Придумать, как нас спать, попасть с помощью кузнеца, попасть с помощью мельника.
Hey, you.
Узнать, что случилось с Барбоссом. Так, что там за фигня?
You're Henry,
Получен новый уровень.
Was it the other one?
Что за херня тут? Дома и жилища, леса, напитки, позорный столб. Ратуша, муниципалитет, римская католическая церковь, 3 вида людей, яды и отравы. Люди, общество. Инструменты. Панские браки, феодализм, Форма приветствия. Короче, это понятно, это все читать надо. Не до этого. Так, а мы можем... На шнапс остался? Шнапс. Штаны нищего. Сапоги бродяги есть. Давай оденем. Пояс. Блин, ну оно все грязное. Факел сюда. Пусть рубашка будет. Тоже все грязное, да? Так, вот, шнапс, 2 штуки. Давайте сохранимся. Здесь. В смысле у тебя нет кошеля? Вот же, блин. Пояс. Выпить. Так, вот, игра сохранена. Сохраниться и выйти. Да. Так, давайте на этом закончим пока. Сейчас надо тут попробовать кое-что еще.